Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a little get ready with me video for you guys using my Maskcara Beauty palette. I gotta find my other little hair clip. There it is. So I've got my face. Let's see what I'll show you what I have on my face so far. I have the Monate C Radiance Serum, which I just got and I absolutely love. Sorry, my dog's getting a little crazy. Charles, no. And then I've got the Milk Moisturizer from Maskcara Beauty. And in my moisturizer, I also put tanning drops. And so I put tanning drops every day just to kind of help my skin match my body, because I do self-tan my body. And you know, when you exfoliate your skin a lot, you're not keeping the self-tan on. They're really good. So I do add a couple of drops to my moisturizer every day. Okay, so now let's get started. So this is my Maskcara Beauty makeup palette. Quick little overview. This is a fully customized palette. These colors are all custom for my skin tones, and this is kind of a large palette. You could definitely go with something smaller. In fact, something even as small as this that could fit 4 colors. I like to have variety. I like to have different shades depending on how tan I am. And this is actually a double-decker palette, so I've got stuff going on the bottom too. My Illuminator's more lip and cheek, some eyeshadows. But we are going to get started with my main highlight color. So Maskcara Beauty calls their foundations highlight and contours. So it's not actually foundation. So I'm going to go in with, they're all cream-based products. I'm going to go in with my foundation color, which I just recently switched to a darker foundation color because I'm a little more self-tanned out right now. All of our brushes are dual-ended, and so I'm using our Second HAC. The coverage on these products is totally buildable, and as you can see, like I have some little H spots. If I have a spot that I want to cover, I just kind of like stipple right on top of it a little more. A little product goes a long way, and everyone kind of has their own routine. But as you can see, the coverage is really good. That H spot just disappeared, and you'll see like the redness will start to disappear. I like to go all with my all over color first. So apply a nice light even layer until like you feel like your skin is nice and even. So now that I feel pretty good about that coverage, I'm going to take this brush. This is one of my favorite like secondary brushes. It's called the Best Blend Forever. And I am going to take the small side and get it into my brighter color here. And I'm going to brighten up the under eye. Now I do have some redness that I need to cover up because I have some allergies going on. And so this should do the trick. I love like a nice brighter under eye color. Now remember, these are fully customizable. So if you want to know what your perfect colors would be, just take my color match quiz. I will link it in the description box. And I'll just send you an email with what your colors would be. Then you just customize your own palette. You can get a free palette with a minimum of 4 colors. It's only $14 a color. And it is free shipping, no minimum order, nothing funky, no auto ships. And I've never looked back since I started doing this makeup. I'm going to show you right here, old makeup versus new makeup. So as you can see in the before, that's full glam for me. That was for a photo shoot, and I look just flat, you know, like my face has no dimension. And in the other color, I look more natural. It's less masked. It's just more like my natural beauty coming through. I don't know, it just made a huge difference, honestly. It's just been life-changing for me, especially when I look at like pictures like that and I compare side by side, like what my old makeup routine versus my new routine. So I love this brush too for a lot of reasons, but this is the best brush for minimizing pores. You just swirl it around right into your pores, and it gives you like a really like, almost like a nice filtered finish, like you're applying a filter. So anywhere that you have large pores. I also like to take it up in this area. And, you know, you just want to brighten up the center of your face. You do not need to be a makeup guru. I am far from. I do not never been really good at makeup, but I've never enjoyed doing makeup as much as I do now that I've gotten into these products. Okay, so now that that's done, I'm going to go in with some contour. So contour is actually like an ashy color. It's not a bronzer. It's going to create shadows on your face. So you basically put it anywhere that you want to create a shadow, and don't be scared of contours. A lot of people are. Don't be. First of all, these products blend so easily. So I'm just going to carve out my cheekbones. Just like that. This is another one of their brushes called the Second HAC. You don't need all these brushes. You could do the trick with like 1 or 2 brushes. You could do the whole face, but since I have them, I will show you guys. So don't worry about blending because it's very easy to blend. So there is my contour there. And now I'm going to minimize my forehead, throwing some contour up on the forehead. Don't be afraid to put too much product because you're going to be blending this, and it is so easy to blend. It's like butter. So I like to put it on my temples too. And then I also like to carve out my cheekbones. So right under your jawline. And kind of bring it down. It's basically just creating shadows. And I have mature skin. Very, very forgiving on mature skin. The product does not settle into fine lines. You just don't use a lot. You don't need to use a lot. It kind of melts right into your skin, especially if you are using the right colors. If it's not melting into your skin and looking really natural and not cakey, then it's not the right color. So that's why it's important to do the color match quiz and get color matched by someone who's experienced so that you pick the right color, because it can be tricky, you know, when you're looking at colors on the internet, and this makeup is only available on the internet. So now I've got my bronzer, my contour on. I'm going to go ahead and put some contour on my nose to kind of slim it out a little bit. So this is the same brush that I used here. And now I'm going to flip it over and kind of just carve out my nose a little bit. So I will create like a shadow on each side. Bring it up into the brow. And then I'm going to brighten up the center of my nose a little bit too. And you could do a little more contour. Today I'm going to go a little more on the natural side, but like say if I was going to do a photo shoot and I really just want it nice and pinched, I could really make that more exaggerated. So I'm just going to throw the brightener right down the center. See how it brought my nose in? And of course we'll blend a little bit better to make everything blend well. And there is my nose contour. This side is a little... So now I'm going to put on some lip and cheek. All of their lip and cheeks double as lip and cheeks, or even eyeshadows, even color correctors. So like this color right here, Frenchie, if you have dark brown bags under your eyes or darkness, if you put that first before your brighter color, it's going to completely disappear. These products have amazing color science. So, and don't worry, you know, you could easily blend it off. This is the B squared brush, and yet another one of my favorite brushes. And I'm going to flip it over and just kind of blend that out a little bit. I'm going to blend everything out a little better. The this is back to the first brush I used. It's called the Second HAC, and just kind of swirl it everywhere two colors meet so that there's no harsh lines. If you're first getting your palette and you're starting to use your makeup, the biggest beginner mistake people make is they just use too much. So just make sure, you know, you're not applying too much. You want to get away with as least makeup as possible, but you feel good about the coverage, you know? So don't just keep applying it and applying it like you're good. And the blending is just really easy because these products are like butter. So I'm just going to take, this is the Perfector sponge. It's also by Maskcara Beauty, and it's damp but not wet. And then I'm just going to also blend with this. And I love this because when you press it into your skin, if you did apply too much, it's going to gently remove it. And it's that excess that settles into the fine lines. So when you do this, you're protecting yourself from not settling into the fine lines. So now I'm going to use this brush again. This is the same one I used for the lip and cheek. I'm going to use the bronzer. So the bronzer is warm, so it's different than the contour. See, it's right here. And I like to use the fluffy side. And I truly love this bronzer so much. It's so pretty. It just gives you a nice golden glow. And I go like in a number 3. Kind of everywhere where I put the contour, but just you're kind of like going right over it. It gives you like a pretty bronzy finish. I just love it. And then I'm just going to go ahead and finish up my face with some Illuminator. So here is my Illuminator right here. I'm just going to put some down the bridge of my nose. And let's put a little bit on my cheekbones. And that is pretty much it for my face. All right, guys, now I'm gonna go in with some eyeshadow. But first, let me do my eyebrows. I'm just gonna comb them up a little bit. I don't have to do much to my eyebrows because they are microbladed. So I just kind of take this is a Brow brush from Kylie Jenner. And I just kind of like darken them a little bit. But again, I'm super fortunate that I don't have to do much because these are microbladed. So when I feel good about my brows, I will move on. So I'm going to show you guys some Maskcara Beauty shadows. And the cool thing about your palettes is it's fully customizable, right? So you can easily plop a bunch of shadows like I have here into your palette, and you literally have all of your makeup, just like super handy. Now, I'm a mascara artist, so I've got every shadow, I think. So I have a huge artist palette with all the shadows. So I'll show you that. You can get that too. You don't have to be an artist. You can build your collection, or you can, you know, pop the colors that you use most frequently in and out of your palette. It's nice about having a customizable palette. So here is my palette, and let's, you know, just pick some colors and do a little eyeshadow look. So I'm gonna go in with, I think this is Bubba. I'll put all the colors I use in the description box, along with the link for my color match quiz. Also, if you want me to give you eyeshadow recommendations when I give you your foundation recommendations, just put that in the notes. Tell me what you're looking for, and I can give you some recommendations on shadows too. They're so pigmented, so beautiful, that they are now all I use. So now I'm going to go with that color. Now let's go with this color, which is, it broke when I got it. I was so mad. I gotta order another one. That's beautiful. So this is also a brush from Maskcara Beauty. It is called the Eyeshadow Everything brush, and that's literally what it is, because you could just flip back and forth and use the same brush. I don't think that there's a need for a million different brushes and a million different things all of the time. Honestly, just get yourself the whole Maskcara Beauty collection brushes and like you're set. Now I'm just going to go in with like a darker color in the crease. And I create like a less than sign, you know, like this. Again, I just flipped over that same brush. I mean, how easy can this be, guys? And the eyeshadows are even cheaper. They're $12 per shadow, and they're like 2.5 grams per tin. So you're going to get more than like a MAC shadow. They last a really, really long time. And I'm loving these colors. Now I will just go in with like a little darker on the lash line. Again, I'm using all one brush so far for my whole eyeshadow look. And then what I do use so that I don't have to switch brushes too much is a transfer sponge. And I got this on Amazon. Love it. See how simple that is? Simple and pretty. Now I'm going to go in with just like a lighter shimmery color, Sabrina. Just in my corner. And then also the brow bone. Losing lashes. And that's it, guys. Done. All Maskcara Beauty. I just need to do the lip on. So I'm a nude girl. I like nude on my lips. So I'm going to put on KKW Nude 0. On my lips. I just kind of line them and then fill them in. Now, Maskcara Beauty has really nice lip and cheeks too. And for right now, I'm just going to use the same color I used on my cheeks. But you can like, and there's so many really pretty ones, but you can even use multiple colors and create your own shades. But so this color right here, that is what I put on my cheeks. It's a really pretty nudish, peachy nude, I would say, and it's matte. It's a must-have for everybody because it's also, like I said, an excellent color corrector if you have any discoloration or anything like that. But that is it, guys. What do you think? Take these little clips out. So if you are interested in trying Maskcara Beauty products, or if you've seen them around, you haven't taken the plunge yet, let me know. I can help you because my hair's a little wet still, but best change I ever made. It's literally all I do. I actually have a duplicate set of makeup in my gym bag with a couple of brushes And I take that, and that's what I throw in my purse or my gym bag or whatever. So I always have my makeup with me because it's easy to have it with you. You could do this makeup in the parking lot. You could do it on public transportation. It's just so convenient because you're not digging around for all these products. And when you run out of one color, you just pop it out and reorder just that color. So it's $14 to replace any one of these colors. And just to give you a little idea, this is my main highlight color. So I've been using this particular tin since November, and that's my main highlight color. So it's the color I use the most, not even half gone since November. $14. My foundations used to be like $80 a month, and they would last me a month. So huge change financially, and I'm just a believer. So if you're interested, the link is down in my description box. Happy to help you guys pick your perfect color so you can customize your own palette. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, and we'll see you again next time.